And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Trap Combat. Today we will be breaking down lailaali's response to Claressa Shields' big money challenge, Tyson Fury's latest comments on his retirement, a viral clip of Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, Jaron boots Ennis' surprising pick for Canelo Crawford, and Gabriel Rosado explosive knockout and callout. Let's get right into it. First up, we have an update on lailaali versus Claressa Shields. In their most recent and heated exchange, Shields put up the money that Ali has demanded to even have a conversation about the fight, a massive $15 million fight offer. After about a week of silence from Laila, she finally responded with a video on her Instagram.
Now, to answer the question that I know many of you who are poking around waiting for me to give you an answer, the answer is yes. I am going to answer your question when I'm good and ready to do it, because you know what? Nobody calls shots on me. I do things when and how and where I like to do them. Bye. Love you guys.
Laila's response was vintage Ali, telling everyone to practice patience because she will answer the call when she's good and ready. However, Shields quickly fired back, insisting that Ali is doing this for headlines and has no real intention of making the fight happen anytime soon. Next up, the Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury, has once again made a statement about his retirement, but this time his reasoning is a little different from his usual talk. As we know, Tyson has been going back and forth with himself about retiring and returning. Just weeks ago, he was talking about coming back to fight either Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk, but now it turns out he's staying retired. When the news first broke, his own father, John Fury, urged his son to stay retired. I have to agree with John Fury and Tyson's decision here. I think Tyson Fury has done everything he could possibly do in the sport of boxing. He's unified titles. He's been at the top of the heavyweight division for years. At this point, preserving the body and stepping away from the grind is the best idea. The question is, can we believe him this time around? The legendary Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, one of the greatest of all time, has been training two guys who fight on Streetbeefs, but one of them, Wingsy, just kept fooling around. He was begging DJ to hurt him and kept talking trash, trying to turn the training session into a spar.
Chat, make him hit harder. Yes. Good boy, good boy.
He wanted me to hurt him, essentially. I'm not about that life anymore.
Come on, Marty! Please! Please punch me, please. Come on, Marty. Yeah, good boy.
He kept saying, good boy. Good boy. Does he realize I'm f***ing 38 years old and I've done this for 20 years? So I got a little perturbed, but I'm not gonna lie. I was about to go to a little dark place.
Eventually, Mighty Mouse had enough. Enraged by the disrespect, he quickly dropped Wingsy with a brutal, perfectly timed head kick. After the knockout, DJ went on to make a speech about how serious he takes the sport. They learned a lesson on the spot. It's a powerful moment that shows the difference between a professional and an amateur mindset.
Shut the f*** up! Shut up! Okay?
Give me the scratch chat.
The show's over. The clown's over. You want to get f***ing good or want to keep on with this circus hat? You tell me. Good. Because I don't want to waste my f***ing time with this clown show. Alright? You guys don't want to get f***ing good or you keep playing around, and I'm very passionate about fighting. Sir. I'm very passionate about getting people better. But I'm not passionate about trying to look for clips and shit. Okay? When I started training 18 years ago, it wasn't about the f***ing money. It wasn't about f***ing clips and views. You guys live in a different generation than I do. Okay? That's why you guys call me f***ing Unk. Yes, I am. Okay? You guys want to get good, you gotta f***ing train. Not just keep fighting. Because there's holes where he's been knocked out before the same way. Right? That's a concussion. Another concussion. When he's 40 years old, he won't be able to put together a sentence. So you have to take time to actually learn how to train. Okay? Please be quiet when I'm talking to him.
All right, so when DJ yelled at me, that was embarrassing. It was like a dad, he only had a son.
Ennis recently revealed his pick for the showdown between Canelo versus Crawford. He said, and I quote, "I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 168 pounder. He probably really should be at 160, maybe, and he been hurting these guys." It's a bold statement from Ennis and an interesting perspective in a debate that has been dominated by the size versus skill argument. It's not often you hear another fighter say size doesn't matter, but in this case, Ennis believes that Canelo's ability to hurt bigger guys is the deciding factor. Ennis has been calling out Crawford for a long time, but Crawford has gone on to get bigger paydays, so something tells me that might have factored into Boot's prediction. Now we have to talk about Gabriel Rosado. After a tough run of fights, the veteran came back with a vengeance. Rosado scored a spectacular first round knockout, reminding everyone that he still has serious power. But he didn't just celebrate the win, he immediately turned his attention to another fighter, calling out New York's very own Edgar Berlanga.
Gabe, how are you feeling? You're back after 2 years. You just got a first round knockout.
Yeah, no, man, I felt good. You know, I got back with my original trainer, Billy Briscoe. We got back to the basics and back to the working the angles. Even though it was only one round, that shot came off of me cutting the angle. You know, as a southpaw, he's coming straight in. Cut the angle, uppercut in the body, finish him up top. You know what I'm saying?
You said you want Berlanga.
Yeah, in Puerto Rico, it makes perfect sense. Why not? I mean, he got some humble pie, and now he need to come back. And I'm coming off a win, 2 Boricuas, Puerto Rico. How that don't make sense?
A fight between Rosado and Berlanga would be a fantastic matchup between a seasoned veteran with a huge fan base and a young rising star. It's exactly the kind of fight fans love to see. Before we go, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conorbenn, the rematch, has been announced for November 15, 2025. The first time around, Chris Eubank Jr. showed us a very impressive hard win over Conorbenn. I was rooting for Conorbenn, but Eubank showed heart, he showed us that he could adapt, and he showed experience. It was a great win. Conorbenn has to improve that stamina and defense. The offense is amazing. He could lay anybody out. The movement he has for the first half of the fight is crazy. The man could fight, but Eubank Jr. is bigger, meaning he could take more damage, and most importantly, he's comfortable at the weight class. So it's an uphill battle for Conorbenn, but I think he gets it done this time around. But that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, and share. Do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.